Yeah, I'm so pleased to be here with Jay Mothersill. He's actually the first person to open up Cuba, initially for paddle sports, but now you're actually exploring the whole...
Anything to do with adventure we're trying to cover, but it all started with the dream of bringing kayak tours to Cuba, and now we're looking at all different facets and offer a range of products now.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to open up with the first question.
Sure.
You know, why Cuba?
Why Cuba? Well, if you're anything like me, the very first time someone said, hey, you should go to Cuba and check it out, I thought, well, I don't really have any interest in doing that, because in my mind I thought all-inclusive resorts, and it's really not my cup of tea. And after going down there and spending some time, I was blown away. And I've been to a lot of destinations in the world where adventure tourism is really huge, and I realized the potential and that nobody was doing it.
Okay.
And I couldn't stop thinking about it. I came back from a 2-week kind of whirlwind tour, and all I could think of was the potential for paddle sports, for kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding, hiking, multi-sport type of adventuring, and
Yeah.
ever since then, I've just been addicted to going there. Okay.
So, you know, there's different programs that you've designed, but you specifically designed to kind of round out what Cuba has to offer. What can I expect?
Okay, so our kayak trip, the ultimate kayak adventure we call it, is my interpretation of the best paddling locations in South Central Cuba. I've narrowed it down to 4 distinct areas that give you the most variety and the most adventure, with a lot of culture mixed in and some other real special activities. So that kind of rounds up the kayak tourism.
Nice.
Yeah. And then we've also offered a very similar tour with stand-up paddleboarding.
Wow.
This is the...
Because that's become so popular, right?
it's
We
so
know that.
popular. Yeah. It's the fastest growing sport in North America. And then the multi-sport adventures. To me, there's a lot of potential in this category in Cuba. So we now have 3 different multi-sport adventures.
What does multi-sport
Multi-sport means a variety, a mix of active adventure type travel.
mean? Okay.
So you would be doing everything from snorkeling, horseback riding, hiking, caving, introduction to rock climbing,
Wow.
catamaran tour, high mountain boat tour, cultural tours in city centers.
You really get a taste of everything.
Oh, I really enjoy that because it gives you a really good mix.
Okay.
Now we offer a hiking program in the S.U.P Mountains,
Right.
and we take in about 4 different treks in the mountains that take you to, beautiful waterfalls, crystal clear pools you get to swim in, beautiful vistas. We even hike into a traditional mountain home where they cook a feast for us, and we go glamping. And if you haven't heard of glamping is nothing to be afraid of. It's we're not sleeping on the ground. Is basically luxury camping. We also designed a diving program. Now we've teamed up with a younger couple that are dive masters.
Okay.
And they really know the South Shore, which is probably the most famous diving areas, is along the south side of Cuba.
Okay.
And we've come up with 5 different destinations to dive, and we call this tour Diving into Cuba's Culture. And it's perfect because we've really focused diving with staying in casa particulars. Now, casa particulars are private homes.
I was going to say casa particular.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, so you get to stay right in private little homes and a little more private restaurants. So it is loaded with culture.
Wow.
And I think the other one that we didn't touch on was the climbing.
Yeah.
Now, I say, if you've ever had the urge to rock climb, I mean, it's an amazing sport. We've both done it and been instructors and worked in the field as well. So instead of learning how to climb in a gym,
Yeah. Right.
like why not do it on vacation in Cuba?
Well, that's where I learned in the climbing wall, University of Calgary.
Most
right?
people, that's myself. It's an alternative. You've always thought about learning how to rock climb and you want the basic techniques to get yourself going.
You've designed these trips.
Oh yeah.
Right? You're the guy. You went specifically to these places. You found the little jewels, the little areas, and you crafted each trip based on what you thought people would love. So you,
Exactly.
okay,
Yeah.
that's outstanding. I can't wait. I'm looking so forward to this season. I can't wait to go there.
Jeff's going to be guiding down there this year too, so check out our team players online there. If you go to the Cuba All-Star list, you can see all of us and kind of see our backgrounds, but we're all adventure nuts, all enthusiasts.
Yeah. Love the outdoors. All right, man.
Welcome aboard.
All right, looking forward to it. CubaAdventureCompany.com.
All right.
Fantastic.